Houston Classic in their first matchup against the Titans. Can Tennessee finish the sweep? Find out next on EA Sports.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division.
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Dallas Flowers now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading him out, someone in his first NFL season. Their rookie starter from Miami.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 27-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out, a former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuffing the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. That pass caught by Strange. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. That's caught for the first. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Jaguars making their first trip inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Now it's Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. Lawrence working from the gun. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Cam Little to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw now. Looking right, and he finds him. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Chad Muma there to bring him down. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. The Jags bringing out the dime look. Third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and
Throwing from the gun. Pass caught by Ridley. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. To the air now on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 31. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Running right, here's Pollard. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Spears. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Up and good from Joseph. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Sent down by Cody Barton. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And that will not be enough for a first down. And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set, third down. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Titans will get set to take over. Back now, pressure on its way. Has the connection to Ridley. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. From the 28. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Tennessee touchdown.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 8 yards to go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. One of the tight ends in motion left. Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Lawrence throwing here. Complete over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Logan Cook on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Titans will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Okonkwo. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 25-yard line.
Looking for a throw here. That finds Burks, complete.
The pass on second down.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Pass play now. That's caught for the first. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Titans will have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The inside handoff to Pollard. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
For a Tennessee Titan.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
43-yard line.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. Defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Oh, he's gonna run for it!
The quarterback on the scramble.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Sent down by Cody Barton. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Lawrence working from the gun. Davis there to grab it. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Washington, the motion man here. First down throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jeffrey down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Here's ETN. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football. They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw on first. Okonkwo brings it in. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw it. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the 1st down as he stays in bounds.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football. 1st down, ball at the 36. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 42. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Now it's Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Able to find Strange here. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So it's halftime, and the visiting Jaguar. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the 3rd. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. ETN again. Escapes a defender. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They send a tight end in motion. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That'll be complete to Burks. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Pass caught by Ridley. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing it again here. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Motioning him from the slot right. Still sticking with the passing game. Brought in by Burks. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Jaguars' 19-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Up and good from Joseph. And that's going to give them the lead.
Kate, we know that every one of these NFL games, well, they can take a life of their own every single weekend. Some are high-flying with lots of points. Others, like this one, they're a grinder. And when you're in a low-scoring game, every one of these kicks is important.
Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars jump in front now by 5. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Flowers now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
They're throwing it. That's caught for the first. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 3rd quarter lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Titans keeping their offense on the field. Love it. They're trying for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point.
He's throwing for it. He has it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Man, just great work by the defense there, Brock. The coverage really forced that throw short of the goal line, and then they got downhill to clean that play up.
I love that word right there. You just nailed it, downhill. You throw it short, you allow those defenders with great speed and tenacity to come downhill on you. No chance for the 2 points.
The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're getting a look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a carry by Etienne. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Slot man in motion left. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Davis there to grab it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Lawrence working from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Etienne. Room inside the 10. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Bigsby takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 3rd quarter lead. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And the pass is caught. Tack 2 more onto the score. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Now looking to throw. That finds Burks, complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They give to Pollard on the option. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Johnny Hecker in
Here comes the Titans punt. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here's Lawrence to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48. Has the connection to Ridley. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and 3. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down. Now it's Pollard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. It's a very important field goal for Joey Sly. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out third down. They motion the tight end over. Third down, Lawrence to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Here's ETN on first down. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back now, pressure on its way. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Completed left-sided Thomas. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing it again here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. A give up the gut to Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here's a nickel look by the Titans, 3rd down. He'll throw it. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
The Titans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Jaguars leading by 7. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They go right back to ETN. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's ETN on the give. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. They kick the running back in motion. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot from 37 yards in the right hash. The kick by Shudak is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll come out throwing. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
That's complete to Jackson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. One final shot here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire